Hi, I'm back with another flower and I'm using 3 by 4 brush. I'll pick up a little bit of white and red and load my brush. This is a little variation to the what do you call shell stroke. So normally when we do shell stroke we don't like, say, I'll show you on a rough page. Okay. The shell stroke is normally done this way, starting with an angle, and we go on making these lines. Okay, you see I'm not moving my brush till down, so this makes the difference in the outcome. So I'm just scrubbing my brush this way and moving along ahead, right? So in this stroke is different in a sense that I will be coming all the way down and change the look of the petal. So it's a kind of shell stroke, but we are doing it with a variation. As I said before, that you play with your brush. So this will be a multi-layered flower, so I will be making the outer layer first. So I need a gap in between. So if you are not able to find out like how to leave the gap in between, just do one thing: take a pencil or a brush, any color, and just make a round this way. So you will automatically have gaps in between to add the other layers. Now go and check out first how I do the stroke. I'll start the same way with an angle, but I will be very close and I will come all the way down and I'll move in an non-uniform manner because we are not doing a shell stroke here. So this is the shape of the petal. You see the lines are very close to each other. This is not an exact shell stroke. I'm moving my brush in different angles. Here I went a little bit above, here I maintained a little uniformity, here I'm just giving it up and down, and here I went sideways. You understand what I'm telling? So here if you don't do the second layer, it's fine because you cannot imitate the same thing. So it's better you load your brush properly. Now here the same way you have to do, go up, come down, and this way. Yes, see the petals, how beautiful they look. So this is not the normal shell stroke. We are playing around with with our strokes, and at the same time we are maintaining the shape of a flower. After all, we want a flower in the end. So try to be keep that in mind. And starting from here, I'm going up. See, I'm just scrubbing the brush more compared to how much you scrub in a shell stroke. Load your brush nicely because here you are now going to do a second time. So it's better do it bright and well the first time. You can see the difference between the normal shell stroke petals and these petals. As I said, play with your brush, play with your colors, and you will really come out with something or the other thing new. If there is dry edges, you can just touch a little bit of water. And I made that petal too big. It's okay. It's not going to, we will be covering that. So this one petal went a little bit big. It's okay. It will finally, it is going to look beautiful. just check, stay with me. Okay, from where you started, there, and this time the petals will be little bit thinner, not as flat as the outer layer, otherwise you will be covering the whole outer layer and it won't look nice. Now you see the space, you got the understanding of how to use the space in between. And it's good to let the outer layer dry so you don't have this kind of mixing. Either you can use a hair dryer, or you can just let it dry for a while. Goes down this way. Okay, so this is done. This time I'll just let this layer to dry. Now once this is dry, I think that here I need some correction because I'm not happy with this look. So I'll just go and make it bright. It's very dull there. So you see it's the difference you can see. Quickly it adds to the brightness. You can make the corrections wherever you want once it's dry, but try to imitate the same strokes again. Okay, now the middle layer, this should be done with the tip of your brush. Keep your brush just straight this way, don't lay your brush down. If you keep your brush straight and work with the tip of your brush, you will get that thin petals easily without damaging the other petals, the petals that are in the background. And as I said, you can always come and correct that. Now what I'll do with this is I'm going to paint a leaf here. So I'll do one thing, I'll pick up little bit of green on the red side. I'm not washing my brush, let it be the same way with the red and white loaded on it, and I'll just pick up green on the side, and I want to cover this. So what I'll do, I'll start my leaf from here. So ultimately it's going to cover that mistake and it's also going to look natural. So it's not a big issue. If you make mistakes, you can always go and correct that. See, now does the flower look abnormal? No, it doesn't. So I'll come down, I'll make one more here. So for that I want this to dry a bit. Till then what I will do, I'll load my liner brush with the black and I'll make some dots in between this way. And also I'll make some dots in the white areas this way. You can either do this for the full flower or only for the middlemost layer. I'm going to cover only this layer, not for the full flower. So it's up to you. Also you can use green dots, or also you can use 3D liners here, dots with that. Come on, this is decorative flower, so you can put in all your creativity in this. See, so the center part is done. Now I'll cover one more leaf here, so I'll load my brush with green and white again, and I'll start making the leaf from this part, and I'll come down. At the same time, you don't have to cover up the good part of your flower. Done. So again I'll load my brush, and I'll make one leaf this side so that it looks little bit natural. And that's it. So I hope that you liked this tutorial and you'll try this, and comment, let me know how did you find this tutorial. Subscribe and keep watching. I'll come up with some new ideas every day. Thank you.